Hey everyone, and welcome to 2012. Welcome to 2012, the $1 million year, or a year that whatever you want to make it for yourself, that's the year that I've challenged myself to be $1 million plus. So I haven't done videos for, well actually I have. I've done a few snippets, but I haven't really done a whole day's worth. I've been that busy that I haven't recorded everything, and trying to put it together, it just didn't look right. So what I wanted to do is give you an overview of the first week. So I wrote down from all the little snippets and videos that I had, what I basically did day by day. I'll skim over it and give you some of the good stuff, but I'll try to go through it now. So if you're ready for it, let's go. Day one, which was January 3rd. Now, we got back, and it was a lot of buyer catch-up calls. We had a stack of inquiries. I think a lot of people actually had the same thing. So a lot of buyer inquiries from the internet, calls and emails, and we had to start catching up on that. We had a lot of those. So we had to organise listings and appointments and inspections. We got 3 listings in on the first day back from prospecting that we did in the previous year, so in December. So on the first day back, 3 listings came in. Great start. And I was also starting to negotiate 2 offers. Now, the first 2 offers, they really didn't get anywhere, but since then we've done a lot better. So we had a few people trying to steal some houses, as you usually do. And as we get more properties and the numbers that we're carrying, that's to be expected. And we also had to get back into generating the momentum. So I was away for 10 days. We had to generate a stack of momentum again. And we got our 20 calls done. So that was day one. Day one was quick. Day 2, we're still catching up on emails, still catching up with buyers, and still catching up with vendors. So it was very important in the first few days to just give a call to all the vendors again, say Happy New Year, and let them know we're back on board and what's going on, especially for the buyers that were calling up. We went through our listing board. So I'll show you that. We had to get hard with a few vendors that weren't basically, I suppose priced right. So we've redone our listing board, and as you can see it right there. Because we're carrying so many, as you can see there, I've got the top ones here are the ones that I know are sellable, definitely sellable, and we've color coded them in purple because they're the ones that are about to expire. So nothing major there, but the bottom ones are the ones that might sellable. Those ones over there are the ones I've got to work with. Now, there's a few there that I would say motivation's low, the price isn't right. They've got to start adjusting things. So the market's changed, they have to change. And if they don't want to do that, and the scores are low, and for those that don't know how to, I'll do my listing board and the scores, I suppose you can email me and I'll do a package or something. But if the scores are low, so if they're not motivated, they don't want to sell, they don't want to advertise, it's a listing that's not going to sell, this year, I don't want to carry them. So they might have been okay last year, the market changed and they don't want to adjust, I probably don't want to carry them. So I had to start doing vendor calls to those and decide whether or not for me, financially and commercially, it was even worth me keeping them. So that's what we did with the listing board. We had to clean that up. Now, let's go back and see what else I had to do. I'm doing this video after hours because obviously I'm speaking a bit louder. We had 3 buyer inspections. So the buyer inspections started to roll in from the Monday. So we got those in the way. The vendor management calls. Now, obviously, because we started to do vendor management and catch-ups with everybody, we got 3 listings that they said we really got to sell it now in the new year. Plans have changed. So that's 3 cracker of a listings that haven't sold yet. But now that we're starting to adjust things and photos and whatever else, they're going to sell. So it's really, really good stock there. Because of those new listings that are really great, we're going through our buyers. Now, our buyer database has got about 512 at the moment, 512 buyers. They're not all hot. Some are cold. They've been on there for a while. They just want to get up. Some are warm, and some are hot. So we're going to go through those and try to sell them this hot stock. So that's going to take a bit of work, and that was on day 2, and we're still doing that now. We had a settlement happen on the second day, so that was great, and we just had a lot more focus. So I think we started the year, and I've got a video that I've discussed it on, but I started the year with a stack of focus. So I knew what I needed to get done, I know what my goals are, I know what my numbers are, so that's why we had to do that listing board that you saw before. And that gives you a lot more focus. So rather than just plodding along this year, we're going for it. So that was day 2. Day 3, we started our just sold prospecting. So I started to print that out because we're starting to sell quite a bit. Now, it's this stuff here. Those who don't print out the RP data list, you guys, if you're selling your houses, you've got to tell the neighbourhood about it. You've got to tell everybody. So these are a call list. We've got a couple of houses in there. They're the call list. So we started printing those out. Now, those you take with you to appointments, to open houses, wherever you get a chance. They've got the numbers there, so if you don't know how to do it, you know, I suppose you've got to figure it out. I can't teach you everything, but just take them with you and start doing your Just Sold calls on the road, at home, at your open houses, while your appointments are late, stuff like that. So we started doing that. Day 3 is, for those that do know, Clinton got here at 5:15 in the morning because we had a stack of stuff to do. Now, he started folding letters, doing our direct mail, researching the market again, fixing up our listings because there was a lot to do. So Clinton got here at 5:15 in the morning. How is that for dedication, hey? So he's up for it, he's ready for the challenge, and he wants to get there too. We also had to do it was more catching up, but we also had to do our sign count. Very important, need to know what happened for December and stock levels. So stock levels slightly came down, as it usually does in January, but we had to keep a track of that. And we did a lot more buy calls for those that wanted to do inspections. So just come back here to this board. We've got in black all the, I don't want to give away too much, but in black all the stuff that last year, the blues this year. So we're keeping track of every little part of our area. So every suburb's got a little sub area. So these are little sub areas. We know what areas are doing well, where's it selling, where's it not selling, where the listing numbers have dropped off. And at the top there is obviously where we do our competition analysis. So we know what list to ratios are for the area, but also for a lot of other agents. So we know whether or not we're on track, which we are. All right, and then I went to watch the tennis. So Brisbane International, that was fun. First time I've been to tennis, and it's the vibe is awesome. Day 4. We got more listings. I went to Oxenford, had to take some photo shoots. Day 5 we did some more sign drives, so I had to do the sign drive, finish that off. Did also another area where Greg, he does that area. I do that for him because he was away. Interesting thing was that I saw a lot of clients that are on the market or their houses and what they've done to it, so I got a chance to give them a call back, catch up and say hello. So that is a good thing about the sign drive. We started getting more listings from trails. So people that were on trails last year, one of them rang up after 7 months of being on the trail and said, Eddie, our house isn't sold. Would you like to come over and list it? So I haven't really done much. It's just been a kept in touch thing from an appraisal I did. And after 7 months, they wanted me to come along and do it. And then we also got another listing for Monday. We booked it in for Monday. And that was from 4 months worth of trails. So trials are very important. We started doing buyer inspections, and that's also the day that we made another sale. And on that day, so day number 5, is when we got to just over $1.5 million in sale for January. So fantastic results so far, $1.5 million, day 5 in January, on track, on target. So that's what I've done now. So far for the week, as you can see, our board, here's our board. There's all our listings, I suppose, there that we're working on, as well as the ones that Clint is doing over there. So there is a stack of listings coming on board. We have to get 7, according to our stats, or what I've worked out for my KPIs, I've got to get 7 listings a week. And the first week, we got 7, and we've got about another 8 coming up for the second week. So we're well and truly on track. The bar inspections are going mad. Clinton's out there now. It's 6 o'clock. He's doing the bar inspection now. And I've got to go do a video shoot, hence the reason I've got the microphone here. So I went and quickly did an intro, and I've got to quickly go and do the last bit of the video. So week 1 is fantastic, really good. Now I've got to head off. Hopefully there's a quick catch up. Sorry for speaking so quick, but there was a lot to talk about. Catch up with you soon. Have a great 2012.